you are all doing well. Thank you so much for joining me here today for our first December bonus book video. And there was a book that came out this past summer that I never pulled from the to be read jar, but I did read it and it was very fun, and so I thought I'd tell you about it today. And that book is My Contrary Mary by Cynthia Hand, Brodi Ashton, and Jodi Meadows. This is the same trio of authors who are known for their previous series, the Lady Janies. And the Lady Janies are a trio of books where the main character is a historical figure or literary character named Jane. They have now turned their attention to historical Marys. And in this one, it is Mary, Queen of Scots. So Mary became the Queen of Scotland as a baby when her father died. And at age 5, she is betrothed to Francis, the son of King Henry of France. And she is whisked off to be raised in the French court. Mary was accompanied to France by a quartet of friends, all named Mary, who are collectively known as the Four Marys. And Mary has a secret. She is more than she seems. She is an Ethian, a shapeshifter. You see, Mary can turn into a mouse, and when she does, she roams the palace freely. Luckily, Mary has an ally in Francis, her fiancé. But when the king dies and Francis ascends to the throne, there's trouble brewing for Mary. So what are some books to read for a similar experience? If you haven't already read the Lady Janie series, I suggest you go back and read that. I have here My Lady Jane. So My Lady Jane focuses on Lady Jane Grey, who is 16 years old and about to marry a complete stranger. Her cousin, Edward, King of England, has arranged to marry her off to Gifford, called G, to secure the succession of the throne. But G is also an Ethian. Edward, Jane, and G are drawn into a dangerous conspiracy with the fate of the kingdom at stake. Next is The How and the Why by Cynthia Hand, and this is a little different than the others. This is YA contemporary fiction, but I wanted to include another book outside of the series by one of these authors. Cass has a family who loves her, with the best parents a girl could ask for. And she has a life she wouldn't trade for anything. But there is one thing Cass would like to know: who she is and where she comes from. These are the questions that her adoptive parents, no matter how much they want to, cannot answer for her. And Cass does not want to hurt her family, but she needs to search for answers. Answers that might be found in a series of letters written by a teenage girl 18 years ago. And our final book is a newer release. It is Gilded by Marissa Meyer. Long ago, cursed by the god of lies, a miller's daughter develops a talent for telling stories that are fantastical and spellbinding. They are also not true. When one of Cyrilda's tales draws the attention of the Earl King and his hunters, she finds herself swept away into a grim world. The king orders her to spin straw into gold or be killed for telling falsehoods. Cyrilda unwittingly calls a mysterious stranger to her aid, and he agrees to help her for a price. Soon, she realizes that there is more than one secret hidden in the castle walls, including an ancient curse that must be broken. And there we are. I hope you enjoyed this look at My Contrary Mary, and similar books to read. I'll be back soon with another bonus book video, and then I'll be back in the new year with what I'm reading in January. Until then, I hope that you enjoy whatever you read. And thank you.